Good evening, folks. I'm Baroque, and welcome back to Wanderstop. After many a revelation yesterday, plenty of emotional feelings, more folks served tea, we were greeted by a few businessmen wanting coffee of all things. How dare they in our tea shop? We'll see what we can rustle up for them today. So without any further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're doing well today. Hope the day's treated you kindly. Get a warm beverage. Come join me. right. So it's the folks who just wanted coffee that we literally can't do anything about right now. Is that a third? Oh god, what are my voices for the other two? Hello. Wait, are you Larry or Jerry? Which one are you? My name is Terry. I would like your assistance. I'm looking for the boardroom. Buddy, aren't we all? Perhaps. Among those of us who are looking for the boardroom. Yes, we are all looking for the boardroom. However, it seems that this is a drink shop. Therefore, in order to most effectively deliver my presentation, I will request a cup of coffee. There's no coffee here, only tea. Once I have coffee, then I will continue seeking out the boardroom. Oro, what should we do? He has nothing to say. There is no coffee here. I could make some Blue Loop drink for myself and borrow. I could make some peppers for me and borrow. That's probably something to do. Do I have any Blue Loop and peppers? I have the Blue Loop. Excuse me, Pluffins. We should somehow have some of the peppers left. There's my big garden. Okay, it's the fancy pinecone looking one. Oh, Jody has some fruit. There we go. I got any tea balls? I should have some tea balls about. Couple. Probably need to go fishing for some more at some point. Gods, I don't want to take a picture of all three businessmen. Can I get all of them in the same picture? Very unlikely. I don't want them all. I do have limited photo space. Borrow made it very clear. Oh, I got the one. Should keep it. Oh boy. I'm remiss to have this take up space, but such as it is. Get out my suits. I'll start storing my pictures elsewhere. We do have two of Cloak Lady here, but she is vastly more interesting. Oh, I put some of my stuff here, that's fine. Tea for me and borrow then. Sodom. Maybe I should just give them miscellaneous tea, but... The Book of Answers, the first time we've actually used it properly, said we can't do this yet. Leads me to believe a time will come. Patience is the name of the game. Literally water. One for borrow first, then one for me. Also, the perfect pour. Drat. Never get it more than that once. Here you go, borrow. Oh, Prism tea. What a moody sort of brew. You know, this tea is tending to make a person admit to their mistakes, yes. In fact, many years ago it was used to be getting confessions out of criminals. Indeed, a mighty brew. Of course, the practice has become quite illegal now in most places. Still, even just to taste, Borrow quite enjoys the pungent flavour. Well, see you later. Quit stalling and confess to something. Now I am seeing why you bought me this particular tea. Miss Salter, Burrow is not too proud to admit he has made a mistake. He has made mistakes. It is true. For instance, oh goodness, this is difficult to admit. I once accidentally used the rag specifically for window cleaning to wipe the tables. My goodness, what an embarrassing day that was. Yikes, you really shouldn't admit to that. Yes, I am indeed reluctant to speak it. Let us never talk of this again. Bless the lovable soul that he is. One for me. So I'll use the rest of it. I know it'll overfill, but it's fine. Didn't you just say it was Prism tea? I'm sure we did the blue hole one. Confusing. Maybe you didn't. I'm just immediately misremembering.
I don't have regrets. It's actually that simple.
I think everyone does,
My
Alta.
experience is that people who hold on to regrets are looking for a way to punish themselves. And so I just don't...
She just punishes herself all the time anyway.
Here's a good example. When I was coming up as a respectable fighter, a young guy came to me and asked me to train him. I agreed. And subsequently, I put this kid through the most intense training regimen anyone his age could ever be expected to do. I was brutal on him, because my expectation was only that he become great. After a couple months, I pitted him against a much older and more experienced fighter. Someone I knew had the potential to be reckless. I had this idea that it would bring out something fierce in the kid, awaken a fire in him.
Wow, Walter.
It was a disaster. The older fighter broke 2 of the kid's ribs and put him in the hospital. He never came back to see me after that, and for a moment, I felt some kind of regret over it. But what I realized is that this kid had come to me because he knew I would put him through that. Like, obviously, I'm this very intense sort of person, and everyone knew that. So if he came to me and asked for this training, then what was he trying to get out of it? Did he assume I would change who I am just for him? Here's what I think, okay? I think he knew that being a fighter wasn't the right path for him, and so when he came to me, he was specifically looking for something that would push him too far. He wanted, like, an excuse or something. He was looking for a reason to quit. You know how people will do that, right? Like, you can't tell yourself that it's okay to quit, so you have to go and manufacture a circumstance that forces you to stop, because if you stop, then you're a failure. But if someone else forces you to stop, then it's not your fault and you're not a bad person. You're just trying. You're doing your best, and people don't see that. They don't take responsibility and realize that you're the one who wanted it to go too far. You asked for this because you wanted it, not me.
And now we're talking about ourselves, Alta. That's a rough one for her. Okay, so that counted as the blue. It was the blue loops. Still need the ghost fruit as well. Do I have another ghost fruit in here? Here we go. I need another tea ball as well, otherwise Borrow won't drink it. What if there ever comes a point where he's like, Miss Alter, please, you've given me far too much tea. And I know that might be crazy to hear, but it's true. Borrow can't drink any more tea, please stop. Almost feels like it'd be out of character though. We'll see. We'll have 3 back-to-back, see if that pushes him. Ghost next. God. See, now it's in my head. Now the game's told me I could make a perfect brew. I am just failing in the attempt. See what the lovable chap has to say. Oh, now this is a delightful brew. Ghost fruit tea, what fun. You know this drink's special property, yes? It is causing a person to think of made-up song names, such as Good Vibes on a Bad Rocket Ship, or Ain't No Meerkats in This Meerkat Bar. I need only one thing, and that's your love. And 5 other things. What do you think, Miss Salter? Are any of these good enough to produce? Vibes on a Bad Rocket Ship. Yes, I enjoyed that one as well. I think we've all been on a bad rocket ship before and wished for something to cheer us up. Perhaps one day I will record the song. Put words and music to this universally understood condition. I hope you do, Borrow. I'm all here for it. Now, that'd be the DLC, just Borrow starting a band. Or to begrudgingly on the drums. Or doing some edits. Very begrudgingly. Have the rest of this for me. I don't have coffee, my guy. This is tea. Maybe if they see how much I'm enjoying my tea. I need to clear out those weeds as well at some point. Drinks first. Drinks first. The inside chairs are just quicker for me to get to, it seems. Ah, this one's alright.
Okay. Fabricated names of popular songs. Let's see. How about Sunshine?
It's not effect for a T to
song.
force this. Like, we can all make up song
Or,
names.
Song about love.
Except Alter seems very bad at it.
God, these suck. This isn't, look, I don't know popular music at all. Tippy Tappy.
Oh, wow.
Zippy, Zappy. Sure, whatever. That could be a song. I don't listen to music. This isn't my thing. You're a swell angel of songs. And you're sweet, so dance and do a song thing. There. Are you happy? That's a song. It's a stupid, awful song, but I don't even care.
Bless her for trying.
Leave me alone.
See, that one out of all of them so far feels like we were very specifically breaking the fourth wall. I have one more to do. I think that's all the book has to offer at the moment. The other option for coffee would just be throw every ingredient and random crap into the pot to make something dark and brownish, but I don't want to give them garbage. Like, I'm not a coffee drinker, I'm not a coffee enjoyer. But I don't want coffee drinkers to be drinking garbage. It is the prison pepper, right? Yes, that is indeed the last one out of at least these. We have to assume there's going to be one more season where all 4 seed types are available. Borrow first. I'm worried I'm going to tap the button at some point and he's going to be like, Miss Salter, you've put no tea in this at all. Oh, Somebody else is here. We're nearly there for him. Sweet, delicious prism tea. Miss Otto, did you know that this sort of tea is frequently causing a person to say triangle? Indeed, triangle, triangle, triangle. Already a fun word, but even more fun now. So what's your favourite configuration of three people competing for love? Ah, the love triangle, Borrow's favourite. Miss Otto, from time to time, I am enjoying a very modest amount of televised fictional drama programmes. Love triangles are frequently occurring in these shows. Indeed. Yes, a guilty pleasure. We will not speak more of it here. Except to say that I am quite confident that Stacey and Binifer will end up together. Very certain. Adding bonus letters there, Borrow. The voice actor for Otto is just going to literally say the word triangle over and over again. Yeah, come on, that was close. Is that a ghost? A cosmic being?
There's a move in grappling called the triangle choke. It's a headlock you pull off with your legs, and it's one of the most effective ways of incapacitating a grounded opponent. Early in my fighting career, just as I was starting to feel confident in my abilities, someone used a triangle choke on me in a fight and completely disabled me. I was helpless. I lost the fight. But the weird thing is that even after my opponent...
I thought you only lost the fights at the end, Dalton.
I still felt like I was being choked. All that day, the next day, it was like I had a vice on my...
This happened in that lost streak she was on about.
Everything to make it go away. Everything I could think of. Finally, what
Stuck
I
with her,
did
though.
was before going to bed, I wrote down the exact time the following day when I planned to go to the gym and train. Then, and only after writing this down, then I could breathe.
Writing's meant to help an
Next
awful
night,
lot.
If I didn't make plans for the subsequent day, the choking came back. So it went every single night, every single day.
But for this
One
long term.
after the next, after the next, after the next.
And here I thought we were going to get some comedic triangle nonsense, but there we are. Right, well, that's freeze brews downers. No public bathroom, by the way, here, Borrow. You drink this much tea, it's going to do something to your innards. You'll be constantly on bathroom. Hello, mighty cosmic force. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? Goodness, hello, hello. Delightful, delightful, such a delight, beautiful. This voice is going to be inconsistent. We are Zenith. Hello. We have travelled along the infinite path to be here, to be here. We have seen your world. We have loved your world. It is delightful, delightful. What is the infinite path? The infinite path. What a glorious path. Glorious. A line which connects all consciousnesses, strings them upon the unending thread. Unending. The face changes colours. We walked it. We danced it. We found it delightful. Delightful. We see on your face this is not a helpful answer. Confused. It's just, I've never seen anything like you before. And we, in turn, have never seen anything like you. It is a joy to discover. Joyful. We are discovering so very much about your plane of existence. Discovering. They look so disco-themed. I don't know. Look, have you seen them? They are our favourite discovery yet. Favourite. These men, they are wearing suits. They are conducting business. Toots. This is our favourite discovery, by far. Yes. The businessmen? That's the best thing you've seen? Yes. Yes! You haven't seen very much then, have you? To the contrary, we have seen the vastness of time itself. We have touched upon consciousness in all realms. We have spoken to the colours of a dying star. We have lived inside the eyes of an entire species for its entire lifespan. We have spent a millennia living within a single moment of radiant joy. And we must say, this, the men of business, it is one of our favourites. Truly. What exactly do you like about them so much? Are they not inherently delightful? We do not know how to describe it. Delightful. Showing his bots. They are many, yet they seem to be of one mind. We are similar to them in this sense. Very similar. We have been following them from place to place. As they move, they search. Search. They search for the boardroom. They seek this. They are called to it. They have been searching a long time. A very long time. We are delighted by this quest. We hope very much that they succeed. Delighted. Well, would you like tea? Tea. Tea! We have not yet encountered tea in this reality. What is it? Describe it. It's, just hot water with some ingredients in it. Oh, yes, we have heard of this. It is called coffee. Coffee. No, it's not. No, not like this. Great space cosmic being. The men of business have spoken of it fondly, many times. A great love. No. Coffee is a different thing. We don't have coffee, only tea. Intriguing. Intriguing. We must know more. Please, bring us tea. Please. Okay, what kind of flavour do you want? I can put any ingredient here into the tea. Any ingredient at all? How fascinating. What flavour do we wish for? Desire. We wish for the flavour of something that is of value. Valuable. Value? Yes. We wish to know what is of value in this world. For you. You mean like a valuable fruit? Does not have to be a fruit. It can be anything at all.
Anything.
I like having the opportunity to play around with this one. Okay, I'll put something valuable into the tea. Very good. We await it eagerly. Any insights, Borrow? Hey, did you see the magical space being that showed up? Name is Zenith. They said they came on the Infinite Path. Ever heard of that? Goodness me, no, Borrow's never heard of such a thing. Although over the years I have seen a handful of otherworldly beings make their way to the shop. It is always such a treat when it happens. They are the most fascinating sources of knowledge. If you are learning of any extra-dimensional tea recipes from our new friend, please do be letting me know. Damn it, Borrow, I needed your help. Valuable. Any picture could be valuable. This tin of soup I got is technically valuable. Feels like a cop-out, though. Didn't I have a cosmic ball around here somewhere, or was that the last cycle? One of Dirk Warhard books could be valuable. I'm hesitant to check the Book of Answers. Let me just see if that cosmic ball was still down here, or if it was the last... Okay, it was the last shift, it's not here. Also, I've run out of tea leaves. Crap. Tea leaves first, then. Excuse me, Puffins. Oh, I had all those weeds to clean up as well. God damn it. Can I be leaving it like this? Customer may be waiting for me, but I'm behind on jobs. Excuse me, whichever businessman you are. Ooh, there's a note on the floor. Don't mind me, Zenith. Please mind your feet. Casually snipping at customers. Ooh, fancy snow globe. I wonder how many little different hidden objects they've got and how they generate them. Evening, Emilis in the chat. Lovely to see you. Bring them a stack of cash. Judging by how much they love the business men, they'll love it. If only I could find a stack of cash. But in this tea shop, we do not serve anything for cash. We just give people tea when they ask for it. I have this bowl of sweets I've just found. What is this? It's a Pluffin skeleton photo. What the Why? Why is there an anatomically correct Pluffin skeleton? I need to find a place to put this up, but we might be out of room for pictures. Crap. They're all full. That's the owl lady. Oh god, is that it? Am I finally out of pictures? I am. Shit. Well, for now, we're going to have to take that spare one of Borrow down. Come here. It doesn't really fit there that well. Swap it with the other one. Oh yes, little bat person. Terrifying. That'll do. Oh, you brought in a mug for me. Come here. Pop it down, please. Let it go. Give me the mug. Please. Please, drop it. Thank you. Receive pets. There we go. Good, Pluffin. Not a worry. I appreciate the lurk. Oh, and I do my best. Comes from years of just doing silly voices, getting into D&D for a time. It's just something I've always done, so I enjoy the opportunity. Even if sometimes it beggars my voice. Valuable. Consider it more while I go and get some more tea leaves. First few I was trying to do one of them synthesized robot voices, but I find that quite difficult to do. You have to kind of push your throat in weird ways. It's fascinating. If you can... Because I know there are people who can achieve it without any digital aid at all. Like Liam O'Brien, WoW folks might know as Illidan, or Yasuo from League of Legends. He can do it. He did a stream where he used that voice for a good number of hours. I'm trying to remember, because he spoke about it afterwards. It's like you have to push your voice in a different direction and like hold it down in a way. Oh, you talk like this for hours on end. But you have to kind of, you then have to pitch it higher so you actually sound like a robot rather than just creaky. Wild. It's one of those drinks like Andy Serkis doing Gollum though. One has to be drinking something with honey the whole time. Maybe while those tea leaves are brewing, I can find something of more value outside. Those other weeds. At least I can get 2 birds with 1 stone done. Ah! In the trellis? How could you? Some seeds, that's okay. It'd be quite funny now if we do actually just find a bag of cash. I'm tempted to look in the Book of Answers, but I should just try a couple things first. Another picture game. Why you like this? Give me more picture frames. I get what it's doing. It's making me choose, but I'm sure, like a lot of games, there'll be plenty of folks who don't engage with the mechanic at all, but I think this is a game that invites you to do so, and then you reminisce on the why. Another doll. The other seed. And whatever this is. Oh, it's a fancy picture. I like these. Oh, there's 2 dirty mugs out here as well. God damn it. I can't take down the picture of Nana, which Borrow has covered with a flower. I don't really want to get rid of anyone's faces. Sorry, Burrow, but you are in the shop the whole time. I best not lose this photo of you. It best stay here even if the seasons change. Oh. Similar to, like, the one with the blacksmith shop we saw at one point, but... Someone delivering a TV? I can't quite tell what's happening. Hmm. How much do I have of stuff? You don't have any tea leaves other than the ones that are prepping. Should get some more just to be ready. I know, Zenith, I will be with you as soon as we can. Very patient. I suppose a cosmic being's probably pretty good at being patient. That seed. And I stand by what I said yesterday. The music for this season, for lack of a better term, it grows on me. It just feels a little more both chill and invigorating compared to some of the others. I think it has a lovely balance. Especially when you combine it with a colour scheme. It's a beautiful bit. It's not quite as upbeat as the last one we had. But it's fast becoming my favourite. Nothing there. How are we doing? Halfway there. We haven't needed to use the mushrooms for anyone yet. I suppose a gift shroom would be of value. I could use the gift shrooms and turn something into a gift, and maybe there's a chance that would spawn something stereotypically of value. Grab some gift shrooms as I find them then. You a gift shroom or you a dupe shroom? You're a dupe shroom. The gift one literally has presents growing out of it. Ooh, hello. A Palantir. Just straight up a Palantir. This is the second one I found. That's probably pretty valuable. I still want to try and do a gift plant just to see what happens, but Palantir's in the front running right now. The dangerous tool, Saruman. Why? Why should we not? We go again, just reminiscing full lines from Lord of the Rings. At one point, I could word for word, at the very least, the Fellowship and going through. Been a long... It's actually been too long since I've watched those movies. Or read the books. Far too long. It used to be one of those yearly rituals. Extended edition, of course. We're not savages. The tea leaves are ready. I've got to get this dirty mug in. What is this? Oh, it's like a cosmic spacey mug. Isn't that nice? A lot of stars on it. Could put the mug in the tea. That is of value to a tea shop. God's all these dirty mugs. God damn it, Borrow. Do everything around here now. Goddamn coffee wanting businessmen. At least the alien didn't also want coffee. The game forces the tea shop owner to make coffee. We failed. I wonder if we could have done what Borrow said, though. Which he said we could have made a coffee-looking drink by chucking a load of garbage into things. Alright, get another batch of tea leaves on the go. We'll try and make one of these into a gift. So I just need to arrange them by 3 around any big hybrid. That should trigger it. Even when it's without fruit. I'd assume. Maybe it's a way to not waste your plants. Let's see. Damn it, it didn't work. Try this other big plant, which was the changed variant of the ghost fruit, I think. We use the other mushrooms to change its colour. Oh. Well, it grew some fancy rocks. Sure. Could chuck in the gemstone and the plant here. Oh no, that pocket's full. Why? What else is in there? Put these other shrooms outside by Gerald's stop sign. Bless him. I hope we see Gerald again. Yeah, lovely. Oh, Nana's cat that was in the window. That's been bloody taken as well. Damn it, game. Right. Fancy snow globe. I don't want to give them that in their tea. That feels like a waste. All of candy. Plantia. The Plantia's even named. Maybe I just do the Plantia then. The others are all literally trinkets, so... Plantia it is! We don't need to drink this ourselves, so... Well, it might do something crazy, I don't know. Maybe we fill it up just in case. Raise the temperature. Beautiful. Kick the valve. Next one round. Don't forget the T-ball. And then Palantir. Oh! Holy shit! The Eye of Sauron came out. Or at the very least, a pink version. Ah. Oh god, what if I kill this celestial entity? I'm worried. We'll give them the Spacey Cup as well. This is all working great. Surely this can only go well. Try and get that perfect port. Ah! Robbed. Oh, look. The eye's still on top of it. I'm genuinely... Again, knowing that the Stanley Parable creator had something to do with it. There's every possibility this goes terribly wrong. Here you go, Zenith. We will now consume the tea. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. The taste of this tea. How fascinating. We can sense that there is a delightful object within the tea. An enjoyable trinket, an amusement, a decoration. Trinket. We feel, too, that it is of value to you, to others. And you have parted with it for the sake of our tea, yes? A gift. So you have. We sense your generosity in preparing such a drink. For this, we are most grateful. Tea truly is a substance of magic. Magic! Please, we must know, is tea superior to coffee? Better than coffee. Yes, it's better than coffee. Remember, listen to the chat. Stanley Parable is my favourite kind of fever dream. So glad they released the full game. Absolutely. I adored Stanley Parable. I never got around to the definitive edition. But I have very fond memories of all that discovery for the first time. So that's one of the main reasons I got this game. Having them be involved from it, like the creator from there. Well, coffee is similar to tea, yes? It is brewed with water. Drinks. Yeah, I suppose that's true. The men of business, they have spoken to us many times about coffee. Many times. They seek it, they crave it, they cannot find it. Tragic. But your shop of tea, it is perhaps the perfect opportunity to make coffee. Please tell us, what would be necessary to produce coffee? Oh, gods, if we have to. I guess, coffee beans? Coffee beans! Yes, of course. It is so obvious. We see it now. Absolutely, Emilys. I'm all the way with you. Tea for life. I've just never liked the smell of coffee. Mind you, I don't go fully into, like, fruity teas or different flavours. I just prefer strong, little bit of milk, brewed for a bit, all good. PG tips specifically for me. On stream, I do put a little bit of honey in for my voice, but that's more to help my throat, not because I like honey. Coffee beans. What magic is needed for this? How shall it be produced? We are channeling the infinite path for answers. Ah, indeed. We can see it now. The essence of coffee beans. Clear in our mind. I'd say mine gets pretty close to black tea. It's a drop of milk or two. Every now and then a black tea, especially in winter, I feel the need for it. We are summoning it into this forest, right here. We are imbuing this clearing with the essence of coffee beans. Deepest essence. Here it is. Ah! So it has come to pass. A coffee bean. Success. Yes, your clearing will now surely grow wild with coffee beans. May they bless your shop for 1 trillion spectra cycles. Trillions. So then, how do I actually use them to make coffee? We are receiving information on this matter from the infinite path. Receiving. We are considering how best to teach it to you. Here, just write it down in my field guide. Ah, a well-engineered solution. We find this acceptable. Field guide. There, an explanation on the production of coffee. Coffee beans. Coffee plants will grow around the clearing. Simply approach one and pick the coffee bean out of the center. Only one bean will spawn per plant. Coffee beans come right out of the ground, so they're quite dirty. Be sure to run each bean through the dishwasher before making coffee with it. After the bean is washed, toss it into your tea infuser, just like you would any other ingredient. The brew will turn into coffee. The idea of running my coffee beans through the dishwasher, I can't imagine a coffee drinker would be happy. We wish you a successful effort to make coffee. Blessings. May our precious men of business at last be satisfied. Men! I'll do my best. Alright, men of business. It's time for coffee. Much to my chagrin. At our tea shop. Ooh, a tiny plush. Very silly. But it's important to keep sweeping things up. I didn't even realise the workbench had tools on the back. A unicorn! That's the second one we found. I just now have to find this coffee bean. It's out here somewhere. But these leaves aren't going to sweep themselves. Quest for the coffee bean begins. Ooh. What did I do with these? I think I just plant a seed in the middle of these mushrooms and something crazy grows. Like a parasol. Out of nowhere. Lovely. Very nice. Where are you, coffee bean? I will find you. I know it showed me it for a brief moment, but it's already vacated my mind. Oh, my short-term memory. To be fair, my long-term memory ain't much to write home about either. I will find it. The clearing's not that big. 2 hours later. No, let us hope not. Is that... Aha, we found it. Coffee bean. Brackets dirty. Oh, hey, Borrow, look. A coffee bean. Hello, Miss Alta. Borrow has thought of a task that you might enjoy. This task involves something dear to my heart. The Pluffins our wonderful little bird friends. You've seen them roaming around, yes? Did you know that you can be feeding them tea? I did not. They're quite loving the stuff. In fact, they will even change colours to whatever the colour of tea you serve them, like magic. Please note that it is not actually magic. This is simply being normal pluffin biology. So perhaps you'd like to feed tea to our pluffin friends here. If you're giving several of them some tea, it would make our animal friends delightfully colourful. Will they die if I don't feed them? Goodness no! Pluffins are being just about the most indestructible creatures in the universe. There's barely a soul alive who's ever actually witnessed a pluffin die. It is the stuff of myth and mystery. No, feeding them is merely for our enjoyment and theirs. They seem to enjoy the taste. So what do you say? Does this sound like a task you'd care to take on? Sure, I'll do it. Wonderful. To be given a pluffin tea, all you must do is place the teacup on the ground next to the pluffin. Smell alone is surely enough to draw them over for a drink. Once you've served tea to 5 of them, won't you please come speak with me? 5 pluffin teas. Oh, what else do you want, Burrow? Miss Alter, Burrow has noticed that there is coffee growing right here in our clearing. Yeah, Zenith spawned it to serve the businessmen. My goodness, what an improbable delight. I did not even know it was being possible. Although I will say, coffee has never exactly been Burrow's cup of tea. You don't seem like a coffee guy. You're very much correct. Burrow is not being much of a get-up-and-go person. Oh dear. Now that we serve coffee, will Wanderstop have to rebrand? No, I can't be doing it. We are simply a tea shop that sometimes has coffee. Don't worry about it. I'll handle the coffee. Ah, now that is what I am liking to hear. As always, Burrow's going to put off learning any new or useful skills for as long as possible. That's the most dour line you've said this entire game, Burrow. You have me concerned, blessed friend. Alright, I need to put it in the dishwasher first, though. Coffee bean, be cleansed. Get these clean mugs out of the way first. Organise me shelf. Oh, I left the tea bowl on there. Yeah. So many mugs. Have to now be organised. Into a fancy pattern. Because why not? And now we wait for our coffee bean. Doesn't look like anyone else has shown up randomly. I don't actually know how long something takes to go through the dishwasher. I've never just sat and watched it. I don't see the bean making its way over anymore. Ah, there it is. Bean. Clean. Alright then. You watch the tea machine just reject the coffee. Let's fill it up all the way with 3 of them to serve. Might even have a cup for myself. Although Burrow won't like it. We'll see what we can get away with. Alter might have something unique to say, I don't know. I'll check the field guide once we've got this first batch made. It should just need the coffee bean and naught else. And there we go. Dark colour of coffee. It looks almost like the colour of my tea is a little bit brighter. It's more to do with the milk than the tea itself, though. Right. Hey, nearly a perfect mug. Nearly. Alright. First businessman. Oh god. Which one was it and which voice did they have? First one was really dour. The second one was really snivelly. And the third one was kind of a combination of the two. Jerry. You have brought coffee. This is coffee. I'm glad to have coffee at this time. The coffee will better enable me to deliver my presentation to the board. The presentation will be the first I've ever delivered. It is important that I made a positive impression. May I present it to you now to practice? Oh, God. Go ahead. Good. I will now present it. My presentation is entitled Conflict Resolution in the Workplace. That's just line go up, my guy. That's just line go up. Oh, nope. He's got slides. All of us have experienced conflict. Some have done so dozens or even tens of thousands of times. Yet a fundamental question must be asked. What is conflict in the workplace? I'm going to put myself to sleep. In the workplace, and where does it come from? This is the question I will answer in my presentation. May I inquire, how is my presentation thus far? It's fine as it is. Keep going. Understood. I will continue. What is conflict in the workplace, and where does it come from? There are three primary sources of conflict in the workplace: litter, resentment, and corn product. Of these three, litter is the only one which we have any real control. Therefore, remember to litter on your co-workers' desks only when absolutely necessary. When conflict arises, all employees are encouraged to document it in their conflict journal. Remember to record names, dates, and specific swear words used in the conflict. Remember to embellish details of the conflict only in places where it makes the conflict more entertaining. This is not a good guidebook. After filing an entry in the conflict journal, remember to inform your conflict manager that you have done so. However, do not discuss the specifics of the conflict with your conflict manager. If the conflict manager asks for specifics of the conflict, you must reply only in vague grunts and shrugs. The conflict manager may begin crying and begging you to share all details of the conflict, grovelling on their hands and knees. The conflict manager may promise to open up about their own deepest secrets if only you share the conflict details. The conflict manager may offer you $20. In all of these cases, you are permitted only to roll your eyes and say, "It's just, I don't know, I don't wanna." Alternatively, you may fake a disease in order to leave the room. Do not look the conflict manager in the eyes. You may accept the $20. You may not discuss details of the conflict. At no time are you permitted to learn your conflict manager's real name. This now concludes the presentation. Thank you for allowing me to practice. I feel more prepared than before. As a show of thanks, I would like to offer you this picture of my own conflict manager. Sure. I hope your conflict manager is as benevolent as my own. Sorry, Jerry, this ain't going on the wall, but it can go on a shelf. Will the other two now want coffee, or will they leave? There isn't a request for them, but... Oh, there they go. There may well be a request now. Let's put this down here. I think Jerry did an alright job. It was surprisingly humorous, even if that wasn't the intent. Right, let's see the other businessmen first before we go talk to Zenith again. Ah, Larry.
Hello, I've seen it. You served coffee to Jerry. I require coffee in order to deliver my presentation. Therefore, I would like coffee.
Okay, what kind of coffee do you want?
Regular coffee.
Nothing else? You don't want like a flavour or something?
I do not require flavour. I only require coffee.
No, I'm not just going to sit here and make you guys the exact same thing over and over. I'll go out of my mind with boredom. I need you to give me a more interesting coffee order. That's the new rule. You're not allowed to order regular. Alta, don't do this. I've already made the coffee. So what's it going to be?
I typically just have regular coffee.
Well then, I guess you're going to typically have to have it somewhere else. Alta, please. So you're going to give me another order or not?
And it cannot be regular coffee?
No. Exactly, MLS. It just comes through that little bit of familiar DNA.
Sometimes at the office I will forget to drink my coffee and it will become cold. There are times when I enjoy the coffee in this condition. Cold. That is my order. Cold coffee.
Well, okay, sure. I guess it's different than what I usually do. I'll just make coffee like normal, but without adding any heat.
Very good.
Great. Request cold coffee. I'm just seeing if Alta has like a coffee one because I don't want to waste coffee we just made. God damn it. What about you, other business guy?
Hello. I've observed that there is coffee available. I will accept a coffee at this time.
Fine. I'm not making regular coffee. You have to give me a more interesting coffee order.
I do not typically care for styles of coffee other than regular.
Well then today you're going to learn something new about yourself. How exciting for you.
This is the only way that you will make coffee?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, I will take coffee with fruit.
What kind of fruit?
I will take whichever fruit has the least amount of flavour possible.
Fine. I'll bring you the most flavourless, fruity coffee I can make.
Very good, says Terry. Zenith, what have you got to say? You just happy we're giving everyone coffee?
You have presented coffee to the men of business. Was it successful?
Coffee?
Yeah, he seemed to like it, I guess. Hard to really know.
An unqualified, resounding success! Victory!
We are very grateful for your help in creating coffee. You have our thanks. Please, we do not know what you are called. What is your name? Alta.
Alta the human. It is our joy to experience your being, your existence, your presence.
You must tell us your journey. Please. Oh no. Describe yourself. We wish it very much. Your story. Ooh. Where is Alta at? I'm a fighter, the best in the world. She doesn't believe that anymore. I came here because I needed help. Help? What kind of help do you need? We would like to know. What kind? Well, I guess there are a couple of things I need help with. The situation is actually pretty complicated. Ah, this delights us. We enjoy very much when a thing is complicated.
Delightful.
The complexity, the chaos. It is an inviting energy.
Yes.
Can you please tell us more of what is complicated? I don't know where to start. I don't really like talking about these things. Hell of a pose. Floating in midair, legs crossed. Human Alta, we have an idea.
A proposition.
We wish for you to exit this clearing and return to the forest. We will journey there with you together. Why? In the forest, it is easier for us to perceive essences.
Deeper nature.
We shall witness your essence in the shade of the forest. Your nature. Complications that you speak of. The forest will allow us to see them, to touch them. It will be fun, delightful. Sure. Should I follow you there? No need. You must simply walk out through the exit. We will join you. We will be both there and here.
Both.
We are in many places, even now. Oh! When you are ready, we will be there, in the forest. Okay, see you there, I guess. We haven't actually tried to run out into the forest for ages. And what do they want now? Human Alta, when you are ready, we will be in the forest. Please join us there. Oh, that's just kind of the game letting me know it's a constant, I suppose. Alright, fair enough. I only had the one coffee bean, and now it's kind of gone to waste. Should get Alta to drink it and just... I'm not going to force Borrow to drink coffee. He doesn't want... Hey, maybe one of the Pluffins wants a coffee. Borrow said they love tea, but you never know. Handle. Drink it myself first, see if Alter has anything to say. Have a swig of his actual beverage as we go. Make sure you all do the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated.
Coffee means early mornings.
Oh, of course she was a
long
coffee drinker
days,
beforehand.
Rigorous training. It flips a switch in me. Starts a motor running that can go for a long, long time. It doesn't make me better at my training. It just puts me into a headspace.
The reason I've never wanted to get into coffee.
Here I am. I'm drinking coffee. And I just don't feel anything. I can't summon that fire. Is that good? Is it bad? I don't know. God. I just want things to stop changing.
Oof. Yeah, another relatable banger from Alter. Oh boy. It'll never be as heavy as yesterday's stream, but well, it might. God knows where we end up. I suppose then let's get a cup for one of the pluffins and see what that does. Oh, he's brought a dirty mug for us. Do you know what? We'll take that mug from you, bob you down, and then we'll get you a fresh one. Maybe that's what Borrow does. He's just making the pluffins tea the whole... Well, they'd all be colourful, wouldn't they? Where have you gone? Pluffin. Try this. Oh, it ran straight over. What do you think? Oh, look, it did change colour. It's now a deep brown. And it's following me. Don't be like that. Look, I'll give you pets. And then you must be on your way, little one. Okay? There you go. Yeah. Oh, it flomped back. Very strange. Come on, outside with you. There you are. Go show your friends. It's following me. Just in fact, I need to go out and find more coffee beans. They should now just be about? Question mark? There wasn't any... No, there's no way I can, like, focus them. Or maybe I can duplicate them with those, like, dupli-fruits. Oh, mushrooms, rather. Which one's the dupe shroom? Oh, the other business fella wants something to say. I'm always worried, like in something like the Stanley Parable, that I'm just going to miss things. Oh, look, there's a coffee bean. Okay, let's try and duplicate it. Because I have to make them both differently. I don't know if this will work, but... No? No dice? Sadness. I will leave them around it for now. Oh, it's just behind my little hill of plants. That's okay. Oh, and one's grown here. Fantastic. I should put them both in the dishwasher. Get the ball rolling, as it were. There's one. Come here, other coffee bean. Where are you? I just had eyes on you. There you go. Yes, our little pluffins, we've just learnt this. They change colour if we feed them different teas and beverages. I need to do 5 more of them. Let's see if it's keeping track. It says feed a tea to 5 pluffins. I also need a fruit which has the least flavour possible. Why are you following me now, little one? Please. Why is there a plant I've missed? Green and 2 blues? Hang on. Green, blue, and blue. There you go. Oh, I just hadn't grown one myself. I see. We can do the cold coffee first. That should be easy enough. Yeah. Won't need loads of water. Then just kick it through. Straight up cold coffee. Lovely. Oh, for tea and coffee, you kind of need the boiling water to trigger a reaction, but sure, my guy, we'll get you the coffee. Pick a plain mug. Who's trying to ring us on the music box? This happens every time. I'm going back to cat music. There. Whatever cat music is, I suppose. Right. Now, which one wanted the cold coffee? Snively glasses. I shouldn't say snively, that was my voice. That was my choice, not the game's choice. Here you go, bub. Here's your coffee.
This is cold coffee. I am glad to have cold coffee at this time. It is exactly the taste of coffee that has been sitting on my desk all day. This is a good taste. I care very much for this taste. As a result of this positive association with coffee, I am more confident in my presentational abilities.
Oh no.
At this time, I would like to show you the presentation that I have prepared for the board. Doing so would further heighten my confidence in my abilities.
Sure, go for it.
Good. I will now deliver my presentation. There will be a segment at the end for notes and feedback. Good day to all of you who are here in the boardroom. I am Larry. This is my presentation. My presentation is titled Third Quarter Growth Relative to Other Quarters with Less Growth.
Oh boy, what's the music doing? I have some feedback on the title.
Yes?
It's too long.
Oh, yes, I see. I understand your feedback. I will remove some of the consonants for brevity. Now then, let us begin by discussing company profits. Company profits in the third quarter looked like this. For the purpose of clarity, I have removed portions of the timeline where profits declined. That's the... Okay. Next, let us compare it to a different quarter's profits. For the purpose of clarity, I drew this graph as a straight line from left to right. Now let us put the two graphs on top of one another. The results are self-evident. This concludes the presentation.
Thank you.
We will now begin the notes and feedback portion of the presentation. Please begin.
I hope for brevity he didn't remove the other bits because I mentioned it. The board will be highly misled by this.
What you have said is not the feedback I wish to hear. This concludes the notes and feedback portion of the presentation. Thank you. As anticipated, my confidence in myself as a presenter has risen considerably. I am carrying this poster which reflects the above average nature of my self-confidence. You may keep it if you wish. I'll take it. I hope that your confidence is similarly elevated as reflected in this poster.
Remember, listen to the chat. Certainly not as good as Jerry's, but it's up there as well. In terms of these top three, it's currently number 2 for sure. We will have to see how the final one stacks up. I will bob it next to the other picture. Now, I am looking for the most tasteless fruit we have. Let's see. Ice cream, pain. There we go, bite berry. Completely tasteless. Do I have any bite berry? None of these are bite berry. I need 3 blue and 1 yellow seed. I might even have some planted if I'm lucky. I do not. In which case, a blue, bagger. Blue and yellow. I need to fill up my watering can. Still got mugs I forgot to put in the dishwasher. So many tasks. The piles of leaves are stacking up. There are weeds growing. There we go. Beautiful. Is that a new businessman? Christ. Let's get this one done first. Water in. Temperature up. Lovely. In goes the bean. And then we need our bite berry. One bite berry coffee coming right up. That is a worryingly purpley brown, but sure. Hang on, before I make this one, bob that there. Put these other mugs into the washer. Go, little caterpillar. Maybe this will work to change a pluffin's colour as well. Try it. We've enough for one more. Right, where is it? Aha, that way. There you go. Coffee. Single finger to hold it up. I see. It is coffee, but it contains a fruit. And yet, I cannot taste the fruit. There is no flavour. Yes, this is the most agreeable sort of flavour of all. Perhaps it is my favourite flavour. I've never had a favourite flavour before. It is a new experience. I'm thrilled. I am brimming with enthusiasm. This enthusiasm will translate directly into my ability to deliver an effective presentation. My presentation will address complaints about the about the excessive number of presentations. I can see that the subject matter of my presentation interests you. You're correct. I'm interested. Yes, it was obvious. I could tell you're interested because of how interested you are. Due to your high level of interest, I will now show you the presentation. You will enjoy it. Please hold your comments during the presentation. Hello, I am Terry from the Services and Integrations Department. Say nothing. I'm here today to speak to you about the number of presentations that have been taking place across the company. Specifically, complaints have been filed regarding the excessive number of presentations. Why are so many unnecessary presentations taking place? This is what we have set out to answer. As best we can tell, just a picture of one of them. A man who looks like this has been delivering excessive presentations. Isn't that you, Terry? His motivations are unclear. His methods are precise. His resources are unlimited. He has been known to deliver presentations advocating for a radical increase in the number of presentations. Just a picture of himself within himself. This is misinformation. It is entirely possible that the man does not work at this company at all. Reports are inconclusive. Through collective action, we can curb the misbehaviour of this man or anyone working with him. The process for reporting problematic individuals is covered in your company onboarding workbook. Say nothing. This concludes the presentation. I hope I have demonstrated the severe nature of the problem at hand. I've seen that guy before. You have? This is serious news. When did you see him? He delivered a presentation to me just moments ago. Fascinating. I will record this information to use as part of an additional presentation. This presentation was the result of extensive work. It is of drastic social importance. I have on me a spare picture of the man portrayed in this presentation. You may keep it if you wish. To raise... It's a dumb joke, but I like it. Of him and his actions. I'll take it. Good. Ensure that it is displayed in a prominent location. It will be. It'll be on the shelf with the other two. I have to say, of those 3 presentations, Teddy there, not the best. I think he'll have to be the 3rd. But there is now another businessman here. Exactly, Emilis. Completely agree. The joke was amusing, but it wasn't his joke. Alright, so you're a new businessman. All the others don't have anything else to say. No, they're all just kind of lingering. Oh, gods, wait. What voice do I do now? I've no idea. Let me have a swig of drink. Hello? Another one? How many businessmen are there? How many? I do not understand. I am one person. I am Harry. Hang on, Emilis. We don't know if Harry is going to give us a presentation yet. We may have a 4th, a dark horse in this race. Oh, Harry, right. That's completely different. Yes, that is correct. That is my name. Since I see that you have coffee, I will request a coffee at this time. Just so you know, I'm not making regular coffee. I have to order something more interesting. Oh, I see. Is it one of those coffee shops? A coffee shop of complex drink recipes and unknowable ingredients. A coffee shop of high fashion and distinction. No, I'm just bored. I do not like such places. I have gone to great lengths to avoid them. Yet I have arrived at one of them at this very moment. I am full of distress. Even so, I am intrigued. I am curious. I wish to know more. I am frightened by the conflict within me. There is a duality in my mind. I do not like it, but I am compelled. I think Harry's an imposter. We'll see. He's certainly very eloquent compared to his work colleagues. Just give me a drink order. Very well. I have heard of a drink called Mintiato. I do not understand the name. It is made with coffee. This is the part I understand. Whether there is more, there is mint. Mint must also be added. I do not understand why. I see the name is Mintato. That is why there is mint. I understand now. I am told there is another ingredient. Ice cream. It must taste like ice cream. The word ice cream is not in Minato. This is confusing. I do not understand. The amount of flavours and words in one drink, it is overwhelming. I cannot comprehend. I ought not to drink it. Yet I must know. I need it. I fear it. Alright, coffee with mint and ice cream. Coming right up. I'm still scared. Help. Okay, honestly, he did not come here saying I have a presentation or I'm going to the boardroom. You might be right, Emilis. You might be an imposter. Dare I use the word a bit sus? That sounded like an old man going, hey fellow kids. Right, but ice cream and mint we can do. We need a chip chip, which is the squiggly blue one. Do not believe I have any squiggly blue ones. No. That's just free blue. And then the ice cream one is the painted gourd, which is this one. Okay, then we just need to make the other. Or blue. You know what? I hadn't even considered that. He did ask for an actual coffee. Maybe they're the other way around. Maybe they're all just some kind of drone that works for him. Or maybe that's not fair on their existence. We'll see if the coffee and the drink reveals foul intention. Get it in the dishwasher first. Go, coffee bean. No one else has showed up yet, right? It's just Zenith and the fellas. I still need to give Pluffins a load of tea as well at some point, but that can come later. Do some weeding while we wait. Oh, a tiny robot. The weed that won't get cut. Curse you. Oh, that's a pretty mug. I feel like the sides are a little too thick for its size. It needs to be bigger. What is this? It's like a crescent moon mug. Again, it's not quite big enough. I like a big mug. Keep me drink warmer for longer. How is my tea at the moment? Oh no. Oh yes, we have gone from lukewarm to cold. But it still must be drunk. Okay, there's that. Then the heat. Beautiful. Get a kick. Now we make sure I put the right fruit in. Coffee bean. Then the chip chip. Crap. I did not actually pick up a chip chip after I planted it. Mad dash to the garden. There. What? Oh, a coffee bean just sprouted next to me. They're gonna... Oh, they're actually... Huh. They're kind of sprouting all over the place. I'm beginning to get a little concerned. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. In goes the chip chip. Then the ice cream one. Painted gourd. And that is a wild looking colour. A demonic tiger in colour. I kind of like it. Orange and black green stripes. I should try feeding that to a puffin. Pluffin, rather. Oh. Bit of spillage, but not too bad. Alright. Harry, if that is indeed your real name. Your requested Mintato. Here you go.
This must be it. The Mintato. There is the usual taste of coffee, yes, familiar and comfortable, but an additional flavour attends it. Taste of mint. A whole separate sensation. And then, after that, I taste the ice cream. The sweetness contrasts against the bitterness of the coffee. Together, these ingredients produce a layered effect. My palate is unused to such complexity. To reconcile their contradictory tastes is a challenge for me. I am bound by this trial of the senses. The only means of success is to broaden my horizons. Can I do so? No, it is too much. I do not wish to grow. I do not wish to change. I wish only for the comforting warmth of familiar diversion, like giving presentations.
Oh boy, we got way too real for a moment.
Yes, I must give a presentation now, to ground myself, to return to a sense of security.
Oh, well, a top 4 it is then. Go ahead.
Let us begin the presentation. Hello, I am Harry. This is my presentation for the board. My presentation today concerns the exact replica of our company building, located next door.
These one. I'm disappointed too, Ebelis. I'm disappointed.
The replica is one-to-one in every single way. It is a perfect copy of the company building. However, we do not know why the replica exists. Nobody requested that it be built. The replica simply came into existence 3 months ago. As of today, it is completely unused. Therefore, we must now discuss what ought to be done with the replica. Several proposals have been made. First is to burn it to the ground. However, a problem logically presents itself. Will burning the replica cause the main building to burn as well? It is impossible to know the answer to this question, therefore we should proceed with caution. A second proposal. Whenever a meeting is held in the main building, we hold that exact same meeting in the replica as well. Jesus. This proposal would take full advantage of the existence of the replica, which is good. A third proposal. Airlift the replica to another location. There is a known location 2 blocks away on 14th Avenue, where the replica could fit nicely. A fourth proposal. Perhaps employees working in the replica building can be poached to work for us instead.
It's the captionette on the slide.
It is always good to consider new ventures for recruitment.
Harry here certainly has a little more of a foreboding nature.
Finally, it goes without saying that we have been freely using the replica's parking lot. This last benefit is expected to continue regardless of which course of action we take. This is a summary of the proposals that have been put forth thus far. I will now open the floor for questions and suggestions.
Suggestion? Build another replica.
You mean a third version of the company building?
Exactly.
And what purpose would the additional replica serve?
It would be a message to the first replica. You know, like, we can replicate a building too.
Interesting. This is a good suggestion. I will remember it for the future. This concludes the presentation. Already I feel a sense of grounded comfort returning to my chest. My anxiety has withdrawn.
You know what, Emily? I'd agree. Top 2. I feel like Jerry is still the master of presentations, but Harry did a fair job. He did a fair job. I feel like he handled himself more eloquently than the other 2.
I am at peace. The Minato will trouble me no more. I am free.
Good luck solving the replica building issue. Exactly, charm. Exactly. Jerry has charm. But we'll see what happens to them all, I suppose.
Luck shall play no role in it. Replica building problems are only ever solved through diligent effort. Let me now leave you with a photograph clarifying which building is the correct office building. I wish for you to keep the photo, so that you can be sure never to mistake the two.
I mean, the irony there is, I'm not going to know which of those that is because, you know, it's not drawn on the actual building, but I'll take your photo.
Please remain vigilant. Replica buildings can be found anywhere.
If there's a 5th businessman, the voice is going to be all of them mixed together in a muted, uncaring fashion. Well, they've all had their coffee, and now the garden is filling with coffee beans surprisingly quickly. I guess it's time to feed some Pluffins some drinks and go on a colour-changing rampage. This will be number 2. Do I need to use a T-ball every time for the pluffins? I'll try not doing so. Maybe that'll be fine. Look, there's our coffee pluffin. This is this one's. Don't you have it? And look! He's orange, green and stripy. And the colours are shifting. Holy crap! I've supercharged this pluffin. Marvellous. I have more power than I know. Demonic pluffin, yes! It will rule us all. Okay, let's see if we can do this without the use of a T-ball, because that's going to take a lot longer. But better to know now than not. Let's slap a blue one in. I even need to warm it up. Let's try without. Let's try without. Let's see if they drink fruity water or if the pluffins are really discerning. I feel like the game's going to call me out on it. Yep, no change happened because there was no T-ball. Yeah. I'll try it anyway. Maybe the pluffin actually just won't drink it and will turn its nose up. That radio is making cat noises. A cold, tealess fruit water. I've just made juice. Pluffins. Where are you? You there. Try this. And he drank it. And he changed a little bit blue. So it kind of worked. But again, the water was not going to change colour unless I use a T-ball. So I'm going to have to... It's alright, I've got 4 here. That's fine. Fruit stripe. I need a non-blue one. Or at the very least, I just need different stuff. I have a pepper, I have a messberry, and I have a chip. That'll do. That's free. And that should be a white pluffin, a lava pluffin, and what was the other one? A pepper puffin. I shouldn't chagrin on the pluffins. I should make them a tea proper. It's only fair. Lovely. Yeah. Okay. Tea ball and a chip. Oh, that's a literal green colour that the pluffins already are. Maybe it'll count. It'll be fine. Oh, that's a fancy mug. Got geodes and stuff coming out of it. Bit of rock and stone. Very nice. Right, this will be pluffin number 4. Number 4. Assuming it counts. More coffee beans. Now, are you the blue pluffin or... You all seem vaguely blue. Try this. Okay, it didn't really change colour, but I'm sure that counted. Should technically only have one more left. We'll see if Borrow gets an exclamation mark after we do the next one. One more. And we may take a quick bio break. I want to try and get to the point of changing seasons again before the stream ends. But I'm pushing for a while now. I want to get this little pluffin quest done first, though. Go. Back. And then T-ball. And then I think we use the magma-looking messberry. Fancy fruit. Which makes it lilac. Or bluey purple, I suppose. Which is a shame because the fruit looks fantastic. If not dangerous to put in one's mouth. Okay. Now to find a pluffin. Maybe it doesn't matter if it's one I've already done, but I ideally want it to be different pluffins. None of them are in their little house. Right, you then. There you go. Yeah, it's noticeable next to that other one. It did turn more blue. Let's see what Burrow has to say. I fed the pluffins tea. So you have. You've done it. I don't know about you, but I'm truly loving the extra bits of colour it brings to our clearing. They started following me around too. Ah, well, yes, of course. The pluffins are knowing who butters their bread. Perhaps you've already found yourself in charge of a pluffin entourage. Here, let me be giving you this picture of Burrow with the pluffins. It really is one of my favourites. Thank you so much for taking such lovely care of our shop fauna. Well, that one's got to be up on the wall. Absolutely. Even if it has to replace the other Burrow. Where is the other Burrow? Shite. Oh, I replaced it with the other one. God damn it. There's no room for anything. There is a businessman. That's all they're getting. I like that big picture. We have that bird customer. Oh, game. I really wish you gave me more picture frames. I'm livid. This seems a lovely picture. I don't want to part with any of the others. Seems unfair. Do you know what? Pluffins with Burrow is better than Pluffin Anatomy up there. Aww. That looks like a different game, Burrow. Hang on. That's a different art style. Fascinating. What? What do you want? They are all just following me. There's 3 of them in a line. Where's the demonic Pluffin, though? These are all following me. That one's following me. Where's the 5th? Come, my minions. Nay, we take over the world. Where is the demon one? I'm genuinely concerned. You're plotting, but where? This clearing isn't that big. It can't have gotten far. Did it despawn? Did it leave? Did it eat a coffee bean without cleaning it first? The music. Find. Find the Pluffin. It genuinely seems to have just vanished. Maybe there's a timer to them, or... I don't know. I don't know at all. Then unless we move on and find something else. Suddenly we are speaking Dran. I don't know why. There we go, we're good. He has ascended to a mortal realm where no mortal has ever set his foot in since ever listened to the chat. I think that's probably a best case scenario. Alright, so the only thing left to do at the moment with the current setup is to go and see Zenith out in the forest. Burrow's nothing else to say. So I'm going to go and get by the forest. And before we head out, I'm just going to take myself a quick bio break. Oh, a bit of a stretch. Oh, that's better. Alright, stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. I'll see you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. Right, headset back on. Melissa, I forgot to ask, how was your priest journey from WoW this morning? Did you end up making one? Hello, Pluffin. Not the demonic Pluffin. Sweep up that brush first. Just before I head out, a little bit of cleaning. Just a little bit. I can't help myself. Ah, still axe farming. I see. It's understandable. I wish you luck, man. It's been a lot of time for it not to drop. I hate that the most. You've got one specific thing. The drop rate isn't actually too bad. I don't know on the axe specifically. But the over and over again just hoping that that one time it drops. You'll get there. I wish you luck. Turns out the mobs basically do no damage, but the boss that drops it is the 5th boss. Oh, so it's a long run. I see. I wouldn't say min-max, but you'll find a more efficient path through as you go. You say it's a problem with Death Knight and having just one movement speed buff. Do we leave the clearing and return to the forest? Yes, we'll go for Zenith. I haven't done this since like the 2nd season of the game. I was really curious if like Stanley Parable, if I kept doing this early on, it would have created a different ending or something. I'm so curious to learn later. Okay, I'm here. What's next? Human altar. Whoa, they're just with us. We are with you. Isn't it delightful? Wow, so you're also still in the clearing right now? Correct, but our attention is on you. We are fascinated by what we might see in you. This can only go badly. Please tell us, what do you see right now? Just, trees, rocks. And whenever I'm out here, I think back on my fights. Ah, delightful, we see it too. It is a memory. Oh, they're stood in our past. Well, I'm glad just knocking blood decay has helped. It does make it a lot more comfy. And again, if move speed is the problem, I don't know what hero specs the Blood Death Knight has. I don't know if they have Rider of the Apocalypse, but given that's movement speed based, that might help you. But again, I don't know what Blood has. They might only have the Frosty Scythe one and something else. Something Sanguine related, maybe? I don't know. Wait, you can see me fighting? It's just my memory. No. The forest is making it real, tangible, discernible. We can perceive it in full clarity. Delightful. Let us examine this memory. Oh boy, we might get into some of the really heavy spoilery memories, so to be forewarned. How interesting. How fascinating. Your skill far exceeds that of your opponent. I know, that's why it was so stupid when I lost. Another memory appears. A similar one. Oh, that's very kind of you, sir. I'm glad to give you something to focus on in the meantime. A bit of background noise. Oh, this is the other fight I lost. Another stupid failure. No reason for it. Yes, we see it. We perceive it fully. Human altar. This memory is also quite fascinating. We can see the problem. We can see now why you lost these fights. You can? Right there. Do you see it? Your change structure. It is stuck. My change structure? Yes, we see it clearly. It is attempting to move, but it cannot. What do you mean by change? Oh. Oh my god, I'm so tired. Rest for a second. Human altar, are you okay? Yeah, I just needed a second. I'm fine now. Go back to that memory. Tell me again what you saw, the reason why I lost. We cannot see the memory anymore. It is gone now. But a new memory is taking its place. Tell us about this. What is this? So this is a real bad memory that just showed up last stream where we did something really bad. Oh god. I tried to kill Master Winters. The only person who could have helped me. And I attacked her because of the person who looks like me. Human altar. We see very clearly. In all these memories, the problem is the same. Your chain structure is completely blocked. Not quite, Emilis, not quite. But even so, it was pretty, it was a lot. Yes, no room for movement at all. Unable to expand, unable to advance. It cries for help. Fascinating. Ah yes, we've hit the cornerstone now. How difficult it is for people to change ourselves. We believe that perhaps we can help it. We can try to move the chain structure forward. Wait, so you're saying it's the same reason I lost those fights? And you can fix it? We do not know, but we can try. If it does not help, then... Ugh. Human Alter, are you alright? We can stop now. Rest. It will be harder to assist you. You are tired. Then we rest. Okay, I'll rest for a second.
Alta, what are you doing?
Oh no, she's back.
Why did you stop?
The murderous side. They constantly push, never give up, or hate yourself, angry.
This isn't you. You're not someone who gives up.
Resting isn't giving up, goddammit, you toxic piece of garbage.
You're someone who fights until the very end. Be proud of that.
It's toxic encouragement, something akin.
Come on, up and at 'em.
Oh no.
Let's show everyone what a warrior truly looks like.
Human Alter, you have begun to run again. Can we ask why? It's her. She's here. She made me start running. To whom are you referring? And this is the other crux. Alter can't realise that that part of herself that's making her so upset, that's causing her so much pain, is her. And I think that's a very human thing. We very often get in the way of ourselves. She looks like me. She was standing here just a moment ago. Didn't you see her? I don't know if it's quite split personality. I think it's more emphasizing how we get in our own way. You know, I think it takes starting the game from beginning and going through to get a real grasp on how Alter's kind of approached things, but there's a lot of very universal challenges, I think. The nature of working to the point you burn out, the nature of being unable to change, the parts of ourselves we don't want to acknowledge or see. I think it's a little more subtly broad scoped, if that makes sense. I know there's contradictory things, but... No, we did not see anything. All we see is you. But she's the one making me do this to myself. It's not me, it's her. Please, Zenith, make her go away. And down. I do recommend the playthrough. It's one of those like Stanley Parable that I think you really have to get a feel for playing yourself at some point. I've no doubts, like Stanley Parable and others, it will get to the Steam sale. They usually do. Oh, Oro wasn't here to pick us up, so I can assume Zenith did. Clearing hasn't changed, so we haven't progressed time like we would at the shrine. Zenith, what happened out there? Human Alter, you collapsed in the forest, fully unconscious. We returned you back here for safety, rest, recovery. Tea shop. The other thing I think it's mainly focused on, it's about trying to give yourself the ability to rest, to recover, and not making it an objective, just to sit in your own skin and be at peace with it. That's something I can attest to. I find very difficult, just to sit and to be with one's own thoughts. So when we were in the forest, you didn't see another person who looks like me? No, our awareness was quite heightened, yet we detected nothing, except for you. Oh. You said you saw the reason why I lost those fights. Something about change? Your change structure, yes. It was clearly blocked. Obstructed. But what's a change structure? What does that mean? This concept does not translate conveniently to your language. It's one of the old concepts. Can you try? Please, I need to know what's wrong with me. Interesting. We see. This is an interesting situation. Complicated. Human Alter, you should return to the forest with us. The forest eases the boundaries between concepts. Malleable. Perhaps there we can more clearly investigate your change structure. I think Alter is frustrated at the moment. No, explain it right here. We do not know how to explain. We would have to take some time to manifest the concept. That is why we suggest going to the forest. It would be quicker, easier. Why? What makes the forest so special? We do not understand. All we know is that the forest is a unique place. Unique. We have seen nothing like it before. Its structures, its formats, its presence. It is a dismantling sort of presence. It pulls from what is within. I wonder how much going to the forest repeatedly would change the game. I'm so curious when this playthrough finishes to go and find all of those things. Good old wiki dive. We detect within it an essence of urgency, a requirement that must be met. To this end, the forest eliminates all barriers which do not serve its urgency. Oh. We do not fully understand it either. This is why we are so intrigued by it. Delighted. Do I think there are multiple endings? I mean, I know the creator made the beginner's guide, and from what I know, that isn't a multiple endings kind of game. That is a very personal look through their experiences. From what I understand, that's on my pile of shame. But Stanley Parable had so many endings, and this game has offered me enough choices that either the illusion of choice is handled very well here, or it does in fact have multiple endings. Again, just the question and not knowing for sure is fascinating. We feel that returning to the forest is the best way to discuss your past, your memories. Alright, sure. Let's go back to the forest. Before we go, perhaps we should once again have tea. Tea. We found the tea you gave us most delightful, most refreshing. It would be good to rest for a moment and enjoy another cup. Tea. I don't think I actually used the Palantir tea and had me or Borrow drink any last time. A mistake. Sure, what flavour of tea do you want? A flavour, yes. There is something which interests us. Flavour. Around your clearing we have seen them. The large plants bearing fruit. Wish to consume it. You want tea made with fruit from a large hybrid? No, not the fruit. The plant. You want the tea made out of an entire large hybrid? Yes, precisely. This plant, you call it large hybrid. We detect an energy within it. The fruit it produces is so potent, so evocative, so unyielding. And the seeds, the unyielding essence of the plant, is contained within the seed. We wish to taste this energy. Sweet. The plant, the fruit, the seed, all of it in a drink. Yes, delightful. So you want tea with a large hybrid and its fruit and the seed that produces it. That is it. Exactly. Perfectly. Alright, I'm on it. Excellent. We are most grateful. Thankful. Okay, I suppose the easiest way to do this would just to be, I've got most yellow, so I make a yellow hybrid. And then the large hybrid, a fruit from it and a seed from it. So I take the schnock cone. Oh, it's the one for pain relief. Isn't that nice? And then I'll need a yellow seed. I need a plant pot to get it out of the ground. I'll be throwing the plant pot in as well, though, won't I? There'll be a plant pot around here somewhere. I've had loads of them dotted about. Let's have to dig one up. I know I've put a few about in this session. Up season, rather. Plant pot, plant pot, plant pot. Here. More coffee beans. It's becoming alarming. Aha! Plant pot. me whisk it up. Is it too big? Crap. Borrow, how do I get the big one into the thing? Oh, I shrink it with the mushrooms. Someone asked me to make tea out of an entire large high plant. How should I do that? Interesting. I do not believe I've been asked for such a drink before. With a little ingenuity, I am thinking we can make this request a reality. Surely you remember when Borrow told you about the mushrooms yet? Yes, I just clocked it. Mushrooms are having all sorts of effects on large hybrid, as you can see in your field guide. Yes, it does say potable size. One such effect is the shrink shroom, which will reduce a large hybrid down to a manageable size. Once you've made a small large hybrid, you should be able to scoop it up in a pot. Then toss the potted plant right into the tea infuser and away we go. Yes, that should produce a delectable large hybrid tea for our interdimensional friend. I hope this is being helpful. Good luck on your various tea, plant and mushroom adjacent adventures. Thanks, Borrow. I figured it out as I was travelling to him, but it's nice to be assured. Your shrink shrooms. There you go. Okay. Is that the mailbox? No. Maybe it's just the noise Zenith makes. And shrink. And shrink. There we go. Lovely. I assume I still need to use tea leaves. I cannot stash this. It's too big. Do I have any tea leaves? I do. Tea, snot cone, and yellow. Let's just get this upstairs. Pop it down. And we can begin. Most elaborate tea yet for our cosmic friend. Go. Okay. T-ball. Snock cone. Yellow seed. And the plant itself. Ooh. Colour went wild. Gonna have to try a bit of that ourselves. Give them one of the fancy cups. The moon cup. You're right there, radio. Move you from cat to dog. If that fixes the static. Oh, almost not a drop spilled. Almost. Zenith, where have you gone? Can you tell us where Geralt is and can you fix him? Here you go. You will now consume the tea. Yes. Interesting, interesting. This is it. This is the plant. Large hybrid. Human alter. This plant is vast in its capabilities. It has drawn up a very old energy. Very old. Even to us. Yes, the energy gives its fruits a special power. Power to affect, to sway, to change, to cultivate. We do not understand the source of the energy, but we enjoy very much its taste. Thank you. We feel once again ready to return to your goals, your mission. Good. Still think you can help me? We will try. We will do our best. Our best. Let us now return to the forest. We will examine your memories again. Forest. Okay, great. Thank you. Hang on, me and Borrow got to try some of this crazy plant hybrid tea first. Because why not? Yeah, Borrow can have the fancy gem cup that he will leave around and not dishwash himself. Damn it, I can never get the perfect pour again. Here you go, Borrow. If it's the same dialogue he's had before, we'll know. Let's see. Yep, it's the same one for him. Out where he eats sand. Which means it'll do the same for Alter. Into the tree! Alright, so unless anyone knew... Hang on, dirty mug. Get it cleaned up, get it in dishwasher. Borrow. Where's he put it? Where's he put that mug? Every time. This is your tea shop, goddammit! He just wants me here to put them away for him. Human Alter, when you are ready, we will be in the forest. Please join us there. That was an odd angle. It looks like all the businessmen are just traipsing about, so back to the forest then. I assume it doesn't matter by which exit tree log we go through. This isn't a lost forest situation. Oh, Ocarina of Time. I remember as a kid literally getting lost in lost. I didn't understand the concept. Took family members, siblings to be like, I think actually there's a pattern to this. Leave the clearing and return to the forest. Yes. A swig of his drink. Zenith's voice is actually doing a lot more to my throat than I figured it would. Alright. Here we go. Let's do it. Zenith, I'm ready when you are. Zenith? Are you there? Zenith? Where are you? What's going on? Where? Rest a moment. Rest. I could rest for a second. What if I miss something? What if Zenith is out there somewhere? Or something else that could fix me? If anything is out there and I missed it, I'd never forgive myself. Zenith? Are you there? Hello? What's going on? God. Oh my god, I'm just... Plump. No Borrow. So who brought us back then? But everything else is still here. Zenith, what gives? What's your Zenith, where did you get that business tie from? Hey, what happened? Why weren't you in the forest? Human Alter, hello. It is good to see you again. Greetings. I looked for you everywhere and you weren't there. What happened? Oh, yes, of course. The forest. How could stock presentation loving businessmen infect a cosmic being to... Yes, we agreed to help you. Yes, your memories, your chain structure, assisting. You. Remember it now. We became distracted for a moment. Distracted. Are you wearing a tie? Ah, yes, we are perceiving a change within ourselves. A movement. We did not mean for it to happen. It simply happened. But it is lovely. We are delighted by it. Delighted. You know what? They do seem enthusiastic about their type. Sure. Is it not delightful? I mean, sure. Then we are in agreement. Unanimous. Yeah, whatever. You said you were going to help me. Let's get back to that. Yes, the camera zooming in on the tie. We agree. We will meet you once again in the forest. Another attempt. Okay. I'm trusting you. This is a stressful scenario I'm putting myself in over and over again. Passing out in the woods. It's not healthy. almost feels like this is going to become a bit now. Zenith, are you there? Oh, no. Yes, we are here. We can see you. Good, good. Okay, let's do it again. I can feel memories coming back. Are you able to see them? Yes, we can see your memory. And your chain structure. Completely blocked. Right, my chain structure, whatever that is. We can attempt to help unblock it. In order to do so, you must first focus your mind on the tension, the discomfort, the deficiency, the stricture. Can you do this? Oh, it's a common thing across therapy. Let us focus on those very painful, difficult, bad, angry, whatever you want to call it, emotions in general, and sit in the bad ones. Once we can do that and be comfortable doing so, a lot can change. It's very hard, though. I don't understand. Do you mean that I should... Oh, hang on a second. You and Alta, we can stop to rest. It is important that your mind be sharp. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll rest.
No, Alta.
Oh.
Not now. Come on. Here we go.
She's back. Are you sure you should be running? You seem quite tired. Zenith, look, it's her. Don't you see? She's making me do this. We do not see her. We only see you. Then what's preventing me from resting? Human Alta, if we are to answer this question, then you must keep your mind focused on the pain, the discomfort. I don't get it. Why do I need to think about pain? If the chain structure is the problem, then just make it go away. Get rid of the chain structure. Get rid of the person who looks like me. Trash all of it so I can live my life again. It would be unwise of us to just make her go away. Please? I don't have the energy for this. You need to do what I can't. I don't care what it takes. Zenith, please. This could go really poorly. Oh, we passed out. We're going to wake up and suddenly because it's like Dragon Age. Like in Origins when people were made tranquil. Didn't it really help him though? Was not good. It made you baseline and emotionless. Oh, Zenith. You're now wearing a full shirt. Your arms are not cosmic. You are not floating. Why is this happening? They're not wearing pants yet, but we are moving closer to businessmen. Oh, no. Hello. Zenith, we need to go back to the forest. You were going to do something out there to help me. Yes, that is correct. We were. We are somewhat distracted at the moment. Their awesome hair's getting rained in. But you said something about my chain structure. Isn't that what you told me was the problem? Yes. Then let's do something about it. What are we standing around for? Human Alta, we are sorry. This transformation that we are experiencing, it is important to us. I did not give Zenith a coffee. I gave her a snock fruit. It's very different. There was tea in it. I promise there was no coffee. Oh, gods. Should I have given her a coffee and maybe them, rather? Should I have made them not feel like this? I don't know. Our capacity to help you has diminished. Oh, no, we've gotten too real again. Everyone has their own life. Sometimes people cannot be the olive branch. Not if they want to look after themselves, as hard as that is. Oh, boy. But... What? And it's so distressing. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why can't you help me anymore? We wish to. We wish it very much, but it is not in alignment with the transformation we are undergoing. They are at odds, and so we must align with the transformation. But what about everything you promised me? How can you just abandon that? You said you had an answer. You said I could be fixed. Human Alta, do you truly wish for us to not transform. To resist it would be disastrous. Can you understand? Ugh. Okay, fine. I don't understand why you're changing, but then can't you at least point me in the right direction? Tell me what to do next. There must be something I can do on my own, without you. Please, just give me an action I can take. Something you can do. Yes, we would suggest that you focus deeply on your pain, your unease, your incompleteness, your constraint. Aim your attention at these. It is not the whole process. It will not heal you completely, but it is a start. This is what we suggest. Okay, why? Why? Yeah, what will focusing on my pain do for me? How will it make me better? I need specifics. Why? There must be a reason it's beneficial, so what's the reason? How interesting. We have never attempted to explain this concept before. It is difficult to explain. There are no words, language is insufficient, but we could, perhaps, show you directly. Show me? Yes, the benefit of focusing on your pain. The initiation, the spark, the unfolding. We can project it into your mind so that you can see. Do you wish for this? Sure, let's do it. Very well. We will now attempt to show you. Close your eyes. We will now send you the image. Blinding light. Oh. Oh, now we be tripping. Yep. Focusing on the pain. Where's that epilepsy warning again? Flashbang. What the hell? That was it. The benefit. The unfolding. The beginning. That didn't explain anything. It was just a bunch of nonsense. No, you saw it. You perceived. Did it mean light at the end of the tunnel amid so much mess? I don't know. That is the answer to your question. No, that's not good enough. You want me to think about pain? Fine, whatever. But I need to know what results to expect. Such is life. You rarely can. I'm talking about specifics, not blind faith based on a bunch of gibberish. Human altar, what we showed you is the explanation. We realize that it does not make sense to you. We suspected it would not. There is no other way for us to explain it. We are sorry. So you're saying I just sit around all day thinking about what an awful person I am? Hum-de-dum, I'm terrible, I'm a piece of garbage, something like that? That's what you suggest? Then if you have the answers, I know you do. There has to be something more to it. You can't just leave me broken like this. I'm broken. Oof. Walter, we could show you the explanation again. Perhaps to see it a second time would help. Sure, might as well. Very well, close your eyes. It was a little greener at the start that time, I don't know. Probably just imagining it. Ooh, here we go again. Don't stare directly into the center like I'm doing unblinking. It's kind of wild. I'm sure there's some different colours in there. Did it make more sense this time? Not even a small amount. Human altar, we are sorry. We hope that you heal yourself. We are thinking of you. Fine. Oh, another rough season for Alta. Hey, Borrow. So, Zenith, the space being, they were going to fix me and they didn't. They changed. Oh, goodness. And, the other thing is that Zenith couldn't see the person who looks like me. They insisted there was nobody else. That it was just me. But that's... I don't understand how. Borrow, I don't want to be someone who would attack Master Winters for no reason. Yes, of course. If it's at all possible that the person who looks like me is another entity, something manipulating me, then that would just be so much... would just make so much sense. It would be much simpler that way, yes. If she were me, why would she only have become visible to me recently? Miss Alter, I will tell you something about this forest. The forest is having many different effects on different people, yes? Perhaps you've noticed. One effect, that it often has, is to separate a being into fragments of itself. Ah, nicely done, Emily's. GG on that axe drop. Suddenly, the dopamine, that small rush of adrenaline, aha, it is mine. You enjoy. Straight to the transmogrifier to figure out an outfit to go with it if you haven't already, and then balk at the gold prices. Those ethereal bastards. Congratulations. I can imagine. The joys of the collector. In games like WoW. It's a wonderful thing. These fragments are, of course, still a part of the same whole, but simply made easier to view. Just a little space in between the pieces. A little breathing room. Is this what you are going through? I do not know for sure. I will offer it to you as a thought. If I am seeing anything at all which might help you, I will surely be pointing it out. Yeah, okay, thanks. Thank you. She's become a lot more polite over the course of the game. Of course. Oh. Is this another new businessman? Wait a minute. Green hair? No. Zenith question mark. Hello. Zenith? Hello, I am Gary, a man of business. I am looking for the boardroom. I am delivering a presentation, so I cannot be late. So, you really don't remember me at all? Remember you? Yeah, you used to be Zenith. You were this incredible multi-dimensional space being. And you figured out what was wrong with me. You had the answers. You were going to fix me. I don't even know what you were going to do, but it was something. You knew what to do. And then you changed. I don't get why you had to change. I don't understand it. You were going to heal me. I was going to be able to fight again. I was going to live my life again. I wasn't going to be weak anymore. I've never felt weak like this. I know exactly how I'm supposed to be, and I can't do it. Oh my god, please don't go away. I see. No, I do not remember this. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Remember this in the chat. Do you reckon the other businessmen were aliens from space? A terrifying prospect. And now certainly a possibility. I don't think we'll ever know, but now that thought is always there. Unfortunately, I do not have long to talk. I am needed at the boardroom. Perhaps you would like to view my presentation. It is a presentation I will deliver to the board. Oh, we've got a 5th entry. Sure. Whatever. Very good. I will now deliver my presentation. Ahem. Hello. I am Gary, from the Managerial Governance and Strategic Metrics Operational Division. My presentation today concerns our customer equity return compliance metrics from last quarter. That's our vision. Here you can see the numbers that represent last quarter's results.
These results were consistent with internal projections across all divisions. My next slide. Oh, I am out of slides. This concludes my presentation. Thank you. Would you like a physical copy of last quarter's results? I have several thousand copies of it on me. Alright, I'll take one. Be sure to display it in an area frequently visited by relevant shareholders. At this time, I would like a coffee. May I have a cup of coffee? Yeah, alright. What kind of coffee do you want? Just regular coffee. Regular coffee. Coming right up. Thank you. Man. Alter just heartbroken. Never is easy to find such answers. Regular coffee. Luckily they're spawning bloody everywhere, so coffee it is. I wonder if the coffee plant will stay about if the seasons change again, which I can only assume they will. Off you go, coffee. Let's double check about. Nothing new. Hey, Gerald. Hope you're doing okay. I hope your foot thing got cured and you weren't possessed anymore. I miss Gerald, okay? I hope Timothy's okay. Ah, alas. Another time, another playthrough maybe. Put some of these mugs about. We'll give them a regular mug. As befitting their new station. Oh, you've got a mug for me, little Pluffin. Thank you. Drop it. Drop it. Thank you. The coffee bean. I know, little squeaky Pluffins, I know. We've all become good friends. This might well be the last drink of the night. Feels like a story arc has come to a close. Let's see. Clap the bellows. Clap, clap. Beautiful. Kick the valve. And coffee. Regular cup. And get that perfect pour going. Damn it. I think I just need to let go of the button sooner, that's all it is. Alright. Here's your coffee. Oh, it's happened. Oh. I suppose this means you don't want the coffee anymore. Dot, 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 dot. So is this it? All of you are done talking to me? Am I really moving on? That's what Burrow said, right? That I'm moving on, requesting a change. Is that why you're not talking? The music does this every time this happens as well. So everyone just stops talking to us. Which, especially the first time it happened, was really alarming. Because people were going through some shit at the time. And I really wanted to help them. And suddenly just silence. And then it kept happening. At some point, we need a change. The world state needs to change. And so, the shrine provides. I think that will be a good place to stop. We will go see Burrow.
We will see what fresh hell awaits us. We will call it for the evening. Where are you, Borrow? Well, people have started going silent again. Oh no. Has it begun again already? My, how the time is flying. Miss Alter, I am sure you know that it's time for us to visit the shrine once again. I will see you there when you are ready. From Emily's in the chat, this game has been very unpredictable so far. I love it. I highly recommend you give it a go. I only can apologise for the slight spoilery nature of it on stream, but there have been studies that apparently spoilers help us enjoy things more, but it's hard to beat those fresh eyes. I do recommend you give it a go. It only came out in March of this year, so the price, it wasn't AAA prices. But the summer sale's probably coming up. It might get a little bopped off it then. But either way, I do highly recommend it. And I'm really curious. And once I get this main playthrough done, I'll be doing a lot of digging, I suppose, to find out more. Okay. And here we are. Let us light the shrine. There we go. Are you feeling ready, Miss Alter? What did you mean when you said I'm moving on? Again, Miss Alter, this was only Borrow's best guess. The forest is drawing on you for guidance, following your lead. If the forest is withdrawing one space and replacing it with another, then I can only ask, what inside of you does this change resemble? That is truly all I am knowing. Anything else is for you to decide. Well, shall we leave it to the shrine to show us what comes next? I think perhaps, yes. I'm wishing you the safest of travels, and I will be seeing you soon. Alter stares at the mysterious shrine. Sit down in front of it and let your mind wander. Yes. Suddenly space out of Wild's music. And we're back in the forest. As we always are. There's me. And there's her. Are we the same person? I don't want her to be me. Why not, Miss Borrow's here! Holy shit! So if she's not me, then she's something I can remove. Oh, that's an impressive piece. We are all but jagged pieces, trying desperately to fit together with one another, without cutting too deep. Beautifully illustrated. Like a tumour or something you can cut away and be free of it. If she's just me, then that's so much more complicated. Yes, it certainly is. I keep trying to rest, I swear. I keep telling myself just to settle down. I can't. She doesn't let me. Even relaxing feels like a job. Yes, that makes sense. It's not just about rest. It is also about the reason for resting. Told me I could defeat anyone, anywhere, as long as I live. Now that I said it out loud, it sounds insane. You don't think that's possible, do you? To be undefeated forever? No, I suspect it is not. But attempting the impossible is often the path to the most wonderful accomplishments. Look at his happy face. Miss Alter, this person you describe, I am certain she has helped you achieve such great things. I would not want you to be losing her entirely. And what do I do? How do I get her to listen to me? Oh, flashbang. Why do games have to do this? Fade to black, not to white. And we're just here. And it's raining? Question mark? That's new. Hello, Miss Alter. Welcome back. We are once again in... Wait. What is it? I'm feeling something. A feeling that is coming from the forest. Miss Alter, I believe that this will be our last time here in the clearing. At least the game is making that very clear. I like when a game tells you, hey, the point of no return, it's coming up, be ready. What? Yes. It is an almost unmistakable sensation. A conclusion to it all. Quite soon. So I'm going home? That is what I'm guessing, yes. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. I'm going home. Excited to be leaving, yes? Don't worry, Borrow will not be taking it personally. But why is it ending now? That is a good question. Borrow is not having the answer. After living in these woods many years and meeting many travellers, I'm still not understanding the forest. It simply does what it does. That is all I am knowing. So then, what am I supposed to do right now? Supposed to do? Well, I am thinking that we do the same thing as always. We stand up, we look about our shop, we clean the parts that need cleaning, we prepare the ingredients for tea. Are the coffee beans still here? We tend to our pets. Perhaps we make a cup of tea. Just for us. That is all there is. That is all there will ever be. You see, Miss Alter, this will not change whether we are having an hour together or a lifetime. I'm quite sorry if I've rambled on a bit. It is quite like Borrow to get caught up in words. But it is being a passion of mine. I am grateful for your patience with me. You're alright. Borrow is very glad you approve. Well then, shall we get back to it? I think we shall, yes. I will see you about the shop, Miss Alter. The final season is a drizzly one, but unlike most folks over here in the UK, I tend to like the rain. I want a deep breath. Going home. Wonder if she can pick up a sword yet. Or if she should. Oh, now the music has gotten very steady and lulling in a way that I like when a load of woodwind instruments get involved. I think, though, for today, we will call it there. Thank you to those who have come along live. Emily's, thank you for hanging out. And thank you to you, down the line, for watching. If you've enjoyed yourselves, don't forget to hit that like button. Help push the video and the channel through YouTube, through the algorithm. Oh, stumbled on myself there, my apologies. So more folks can come hang out, play some games with us. Subscribe for more content on the channel. On the weekdays, we're at 9 AM GMT, World of Warcraft, and between 4 and 6 PM, we stream other games. You can find playlists, all the games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge your heart's content. I'm listening in the chat, 100% agree. Grizzly Hills, some of the best music in WoW. I hope with player housing come Last Titan, we can get a little log cabin there. That'd be fantastic. I hope to see you tomorrow too. Thank you again. So until next time, folks, much love, take care, and bye-bye.